Alright then guys, what is going on? Cloud Plays here and welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're inside of Hogwarts Legacy, and there is so much going on inside of the community right now, including a dig about Hogwarts from Xbox, which is an interesting one, and some functionality issues going on with the save files. We're going to dive into the news right now. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And for those of you guys wondering about the Xbox giveaway, we're going to be announcing that this weekend, so make sure you stay tuned to the videos here on the channel. Now with that being said, let's dive on in as we start off from a quote by Phil Spencer saying Xbox won't pull a Hogwarts Legacy with Call of Duty, obviously referring to the exclusivity around the specific content of the Haunted Hogsmeade quest with PlayStation 5. This was probably the best quest inside of the game and one of my favorites. It definitely gave most reaction, as I'm not really the biggest guy for horror games. So the fact that this was a bit of a spooky quest and it worked really well made it so that everybody else is going to be losing out on this. It is only exclusive for the first year, but this is still going to cause some issues in the community. They state if Xbox successfully acquires Blizzard, Activision and the Call of Duty franchise, PlayStation gamers don't have to worry about missing out on any content. Console exclusivity for certain content or games is one of the main ways that PlayStation and Xbox compete, with the companies shelling out cash to ensure timed exclusives for their platforms. A recent example of this can be found in the wildly successful open-world Harry Potter action RPG Hogwarts Legacy. This was something which has been widely spoken about inside of the community, and the massive article that was posted up states that Spencer acknowledged that exclusive content is part of the industry, but that Xbox isn't looking to make gun skins or certain game modes exclusive to Xbox when it comes to the Call of Duty franchise. He said that the same version of the game will be available on all platforms, and pointed out that's why Xbox is already doing with its multiple platform games. If you're a Minecraft player on PlayStation, I don't think you feel like you have the lesser version. That is a very nice dig when we start looking at the general format of how this all works, and there does seem to be a lot of real talk around this, because at the moment, obviously, with the Haunted Hogsmeade quest being such a popular quest in the main front line, this is something which a lot of people are kicking off about. It has been said that the exclusivity option for Hogwarts Legacy was done and went about the wrong way, with a specific mission being the way forward, and the Haunted Hogsmeade shop actually being exclusively available to PlayStation 5 owners. This is something that I don't even really benefit from too much. Having to go back to a specific shop to sell my items is not something that I'm really too phased about. The galleons are not something that you struggle for inside of this game once you get to a certain point, and by that point you have already got to this quest line. So it's kind of one of those where you don't really miss out on that, but the actual content itself, the more enjoyable content of the mission, is now only available on PlayStation, and Xbox are not pleased about it. On top of that, we have some save functionality issues right now. I've actually had some myself, and we'll get into that in just a moment, but there was a tweet that was put out by Mr. J Jones saying what's going on with the autosave feature. Just lost over 2 hours of progress after dying, didn't save anything, and I'm on Xbox and my storage is fine. We also had a follow-up message from David Wee, who says WB Game Support, there are hundreds of people who can't even play Hogwarts Legacy because their game won't save. Why is that not fixed yet? So not only have we got a massive issue with the autosave feature, which they actually responded to and stated, hi Mr. J, thanks for letting us know about the saving trouble you're experiencing in Hogwarts Legacy. This issue is certainly being looked into at the hogwartslegacy.bugs.wbgames.com. We would truly appreciate it if you would upvote and share your experience as well. Thanks for your help. Now this is really frustrating, mainly because the autosave feature is definitely not working properly at the moment, and then I logged into Hogwarts Legacy today to receive the gameplay you are actually watching to try and save it, and find this message right here. The manual saving is currently unavailable. Autosaves may still be performed during this time. So not only are the autosave features not working properly, now the manual saving isn't available either. So make sure you've got your game on 24/7, because you're not going to be able to bloody save it. This is something which really rattled my cage a little bit, as I feel like this is where the issues start to creep creep through. We've obviously, as you guys may know after you've played the game, you will find that some of these issues slowly start to creep through the cracks as you get through towards the end game features inside of this game, so it's a little bit annoying. But this right here is borderline ridiculous. You can't autosave properly. If you do, obviously, then fair play to you, but if you happen to be one of those people who have got autosave feature issues, you're not going to be able to autosave. Now you can't even bloody manual save. It will not allow me to save it at all, so I'm having to keep the game on, even though Wulong Fallen Dynasty has now downloaded and I really want to bloody play it for you guys. It does do my nut in, and I feel like this is something they really need to sort out, because I have got at least 6 hours of game time since I first loaded it up, and I've got to save it. So I don't trust the autosave feature and I can't manually save. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are still having an issue with this and if this is something you guys have experienced throughout. Now, in the last video we actually asked you guys to post up some comments and things that you think are either annoying about the game or things you want changing. Some of the comments about it were actually really good, and some of them were actually really informative. So obviously we have the talk about the lockpicking system. This is kind of one of those where people kind of wanted you to get to level 3 lockpicking and then not have to do it, although more X Skulls states they need to and a setting to turn off the lockpicking minigame, like that's the point of Aloamora, is that it unlocks the locks. Apparently you get to auto solve lock option if you change the difficulty to story mode, but that's so dumb. I also really want them to add a hood to the house relic cloaks. So disappointed when I realized that it didn't have a hood. Very good point indeed, and one that I feel like they should definitely adhere to. This is one that a lot of people are talking about in the community. And we have another one here from Kanai or Swan. I'm definitely butchering your name, I'm so sorry. But a lot of games, not just this one, but so many of them, have a weird way to sell items. I just want to mark all the items. I don't want to sell them with one click. I don't know what's so hard about it. That is a very good point, and that is something which is so frustrating and so time consuming, is the fact that you have to sell everything one by one. Why can you not just mark and sell all? This seems to be an attribute which a lot of games are putting in place now, and I feel like that's trying to elongate the time played. I don't actually know why you wouldn't set this up. It's just one of those. In the last video we actually spoke about the Merlin Trials, and the Golden Warrior seemed to agree right here. It says it's totally not worth it at all, and I'll be doing the Merlin Trials last. Really disappointed. Now the reason why he actually stated that was due to the basis that you actually receive nothing bar a trophy or an achievement from actually doing these trials. There is absolutely no reward for it whatsoever, which just makes absolutely no sense considering there's like 90 plus of them. It's such a time consuming factor and you don't even receive anything, so why even bother? The content itself for the Merlin Trials are okay, although once you've done it once it's not really enjoyable doing it another 10 times. That's just my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section. And in today's video what I want you guys to do is comment your most favourite parts of Hogwarts Legacy and the bits that you really do enjoy, and we can get those featured in the next video. I want to see exactly what you guys enjoy the most about the game. For me, the storyline was absolutely key, and just flying around on my broomstick, as you may know by the videos, seems to be one of my most favorite things to do. Just looking around the scenery is absolutely tremendous, and being able to find all of these creatures and things that you can fly through and see everything just in its natural habitat is absolutely amazing for me. Now, that's all we've got time for today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe, post notifications turned on. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. I appreciate all your faces, and as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.